Welcome to Springboro 45066 Part 1. In our July-August show, we head to the first annual Artfest in the historic business district. Carrie sits down with 3 foreign exchange students who spent the past year at Springboro High School. We visit the Springboro Library to hear all about their packed summer reading schedules. In our Businesses to Give Back segment, Carrie visits a new shop on Main Street called Heather's Art. We welcome Springboro High School teacher and community leader Jack Hanson as our Meet Your Neighbor segment. It's all happening right now on Springboro 45066. Welcome to 45066 Part 1. Carrie and I are coming at you from Amphitheater here in North Park. Carrie, another show.
Another show, one of my favorite places. Love the Amphitheater here.
Always
reminds me of our bicentennial that we
know,
celebrated about, 3 years ago exactly?
Yeah, 2015.
Yeah.
And we've already had 2 concerts in the park because we're going to have one tomorrow night. And
Yes.
by the time they air this thing, we'll have 200 available.
I know. It's
Anyway,
gonna be awesome.
well, if you haven't been to any of our concerts yet, please come out. We've got Memorial Day, Flag Day, and 4th of July behind us. July is concerts in the park every Tuesday and Friday. Tuesday at 7, Fridays at 7:30.
And you've got food trucks.
Food trucks,
Food trucks are
all the
outstanding.
goodies.
You can
Come out,
have
you get to
dinner.
eat, you listen to music,
Yeah.
help the Pee Wee football program out by buying a beer or something, an adult beverage, so it's all good,
And
all
it's
good.
fun, it's free, it's family friendly, and it's right here at North Park.
And free popcorn, so all kinds of good stuff.
You can't lose.
I know. Anyway, we're going to do this, go down to Arts Classes for Springboro, right?
Yes, absolutely. Joe and I headed down to the inaugural Art Fest in the historic business district. It was awesome.
I heard great reviews.
Well, thank you. Thank
Great
you.
reviews.
We were really excited to do it. It was just super fun. Let's go check it out.
All right, now of course we're at Artfest 2018, and so many people have noticed these gorgeous necklaces at the stores. Some of the vendors here on the streets have them. This is Pam Johnson. Pam is the creator and designer of the necklace. Pam, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what went into the design of the necklace for Artfest.
Well, I was asked if I'd like to make a fundraiser, help with that, and I said yes. And I met with some of the ladies, and we decided that maybe we'd go with the poster.
Sure.
And the poster had that lamppost, and Main Street, so that's how I came up with it.
Perfectly fitting for this event. Now you're an artist who is exhibiting at this Art Fest today, and you're a jewelry designer. Tell us a little bit about your business and your craft.
Well, I use metal clay, mostly silver and copper, and I make most of my own designs.
Wonderful.
Sometimes I use some purchase molds, but they're fired and the clay burns off, and you end up with fine silver and pure copper.
Very nice, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And you are a Springboro resident, I understand.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for all of your contributions to our community. And hopefully we'll see you back next year for Artfest 2019.
I'll be here.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we are joined by Julie Beal, the chair of Artfest 2018. Julie, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, thank you for this event. It has been insane.
Oh gosh, well thank you. Look at this.
I mean,
there's people everywhere.
Awesome.
We have 45 artists, a bunch of food trucks, and
Live music on every block.
everywhere. A car show.
It's a blast.
Yeah. We
The
didn't know.
vibe is so cool.
Yeah. We didn't know what to expect. The thing that has touched my heart mostly is there's a committee of people who are from all over Springboro. It wasn't a particular group, it was just somebody from the school and somebody from the city and somebody who owned a business and somebody who lives on the street. And
All ages, all walks of
it was
life.
great.
Those meetings were a lot of fun.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
They really were.
And then Springboro and the surrounding area came out.
They did.
They did.
They showed up for us.
We didn't know if we were going to have a couple hundred, but we are pretty sure we had several thousand. So
I mean, you can't complain about that for
No.
the first year of festival, right?
I'm so excited. I am thrilled. But my committee, all the committee members, wow. You can't believe what hospitality did today. You saw that, you were in hospitality. They were great. We had a ton of volunteers that were out at 6 a.m. this morning, and they met the artists in the streets, and they helped them set up their tents, and it was just great.
And I hear we had some captains of the high school sports teams that were here at 6 a.m. helping.
We had ROTC, we had captain of the football team, we had lacrosse,
Neat.
we had local businessmen, we had engineers, we had everybody, like they all came out to help.
That is so cool.
You never know what's going to happen the first year, right?
No, you never know what to expect.
And so I'm just like really proud of Springboro.
I think you hit a home run.
Well, I think we all hit a home run.
No.
And thank you to you guys for coming out and covering this. We really appreciate it.
Of course,
So
hey, this is Springboro 100%.
Yeah.
It belongs on 45066.
Look at this downtown. I mean, that's what I really want people
It's
to see. This
awesome,
downtown.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, look at all these people.
I know, it's great. And so next year we're going to do it again. I think we already have decided that it's been such a success, we're going to do it again.
Awesome. So
Same weekend.
Same weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
Father's Day weekend.
Father's Day weekend 2019 will be Artfest
Yes.
Part 2.
And you want to get a sneak peek?
Absolutely. For 2019, we will be hosting a local farm-to-table dinner that will take place on the streets of Springboro. So stay tuned. It's going to benefit not just the Springboro Arts Council, but it will benefit another unnamed charity at this time. And we've got some really great local collaborations. We're going to partner with Massey Produce and Pumpkin and some other local farms to bring you the best, freshest local food, and you're going to get to dine right here on the streets of Springboro.
So it's going to be a dinner right in the middle of the street. So that'll be fun.
It's going to be really great.
Yeah.
I can't wait for 2019.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of work.
We can do it.
We can do it. We've got a year.
Yeah, we got a year.
And it's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I'm so excited.
I want to buy the first ticket.
Yeah, I want to make sure I get a ticket.
Yeah.
You know, that's my thing. I want to make sure I get a ticket.
Yeah.
I want a seat at that table.
We maybe could get a ticket.
Yeah, I know
Maybe.
someone.
We know
I know someone.
that knows someone.
All right, well, Julie, thank you again for all of your
Thank you.
contributions. Artfest has been just a giant success.
Can we just thank all of Springboro and all the committee
For sure.
and all the surrounding area for what
For
they've
sure.
done? This does not happen with one person.
No, it's not. It's a total team effort, and you know, without the support of the city, none of this would have been possible.
The city's been awesome.
Haven't they?
Yeah, and the chamber's been awesome.
Yeah.
Like amazing.
It's been great.
It's been great. So.
All right, well, thank you so much. We'll see you in 2019.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Wasn't that phenomenal?
It was, absolutely. It's going to be an annual thing. I can see it coming.
I'm really excited for Artfest 2019, and I think we'd be remiss if we didn't say, you know, thank you to the of course, there was a giant committee who worked on that, but the three leaders in my mind of that, which would have been Julie, Kim, and Marcia, they just absolutely knocked it out
Great
of the
job,
park.
girls. Great job. So we're going to the schools, three
We
foreign
are.
exchange students?
Yes, I sat down with three young women who just spent the past year at Springboro High School from their respective countries, and we just got to talk a little bit about differences between, you know, where they're from and what they experienced in Springboro and why they loved it so much, because all three of them really did have a great experience here.
Good. Let's go see it.
We are at Springboro High School today as the school year concludes, and we're with three young ladies who have just spent a year in Springboro schools as foreign exchange students. They are here with the Youth for Understanding program. It's an intercultural student exchange program for high school students, teenagers, youth, host families, schools and communities to more than 70 foreign countries. So let's have a chat with our three young students today. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was gonna say, tell us a little bit about yourselves and where you're from, and just, you know, a little bit about your experience in Springboro, if you would. Let's start with you, Maddie.
Okay, I'm Maddie. I'm 18. I'm from Berlin, Germany. And I've been here since August 3rd, and it's just been such a fun year, and I love it. And I'm kind of sad that I have to go back.
Do you go back soon?
Yeah, like June 27th.
Oh, okay.
So I have a little more than a month left, but it's still sad because it's like such a short time compared
Sure.
to all the rest of the time I spent here already.
Absolutely. No. Rania?
Yeah, I'm 17. I'm also from Germany, and I'm from a very small town close to Cologne in Germany. And Springboro has become like my second home. I really love it here, and if I could, I would stay longer, actually.
Oh, well, thank you. We love that. And now, how about you?
I'm Emma. I'm from Dongguan, China, and I'm going to turn 17. I really feel like I'm so lucky to come here and get to know my host parents. Actually, my host dad went to China for 4 years, so he knows how to speak Mandarin. It's kind of like not hard to communicate with him. And I'm going to Belgium in August to start my second exchange year.
Oh my goodness, so you're a world traveler. So if you wouldn't mind, Emma, tell us what's been the most difficult thing for you about adjusting to life in Springboro?
To make friends, because like in China we don't always like as passionate as the American girls. Like we are a little bit quiet. So sometimes maybe I make them to think I like too quiet, so they don't know if I would like to talk to them. But like after a long time, it will get better.
Sure, sure. Well, and we can tell just from knowing you for a few minutes how friendly you are. Cool. So tell me, if you would, I'd love a little anecdote from each of you, just a kind of a funny Springboro story or something that you'll take back with you as a fond memory. It can be silly, it can be serious. Just anything you'd like to share with our community.
Maybe like the first day we went to Springboro, not the first school day, but the first orientation. A girl showed us around the school, and I will get lost in this school because it's just so confusing. And by now I know every single way and the shortest ways around. I just love, I don't know, how I was so confused on the first day. And I can just show other people around now.
That's wonderful. You can pay it forward.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I was a little intimidated by the size of the school, by the amount of students that were here, because I used to go to a really small school, and I was thinking, I was a little scared to get here. I was scared to make, if I could make any friends, or if I would make a lot of friends, and if I would actually remember people's names, because there's so many people here.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, I have the same problem about remember people's name. So sometimes I will forget that just after 1 second, they tell me their name and I need them to repeat over and over again for me.
That happens to all of us, though. I was born and raised here, and I still have trouble with names. So don't take that to heart at all. Now, we were talking a little bit off camera about some more lighthearted things, and we were talking about some unexpected foods that you've run into being in Springboro. Would you share some of that with our viewers?
Yeah, as Rania said before, fried pickles are a complete new things. It's really, you have to like pickles and fried food to like it.
Right.
So it's not my favorite food.
It's not your favorite? No. What's your favorite, kind of new, either Springboro or just, Midwestern American food that you've discovered here?
It's definitely Wendy's.
Wendy's?
I'm in love with Wendy's, and I'm so sad because there's no Wendy's in Germany or anywhere in Europe, so I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Wendy's is an Ohio founded brand. Yeah, very interesting. How about you?
I like spaghetti, actually, but there's one really weird thing for me. It's I hate cheese and pizza.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So if you would, tell us what's the one thing you'll really miss most about being here?
My schedule, because I have so many fun classes, and currently my first period is US history. It's the best first period I ever had. I never try even to fall asleep or something because it was just so much fun. I'm really gonna miss that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, yeah, we're in the same history class, and I'm really gonna miss that teacher because he's a really great teacher, but I'm also gonna miss a lot of friends.
Yeah. But you have technology now. Yes. You can FaceTime, email, and the world it's a big world, but it's easy to travel and to stay connected with folks.
I think I will miss my schedule too, because I can decide what I want to do here, and I can organize myself.
Sure, sure. No, that's understandable. Now, I understand that the two of you are here on scholarships that you received through the U.S. Embassy in Germany. Would you tell us a little bit about that? Because, what an honor.
Yeah, so it's the CBYX program, which is short for Congress Bundestag Youth Exchange. And it's basically about sending 300 students from Germany to America.
Okay.
300 students from America to Germany. And it's all about just intercultural exchange and bringing other people, our culture, into their country and taking something back with us.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
To both of you, and best of luck to you in Belgium next year. How exciting.
Yes, and I will come back here for college.
Oh, wonderful. I love it. We're getting her back. Well, thank you, all three of you, for taking time this afternoon to chat with us, and thank you for spending the past year in Springboro. I know that everybody's loved having you here, and we hope you have loved it as much as we've loved having you.
Definitely.
All right, back to you.
Thank you, ladies. It was an absolute honor to sit down with you, and we're so thrilled that you enjoyed your year in Springboro.
We have such great schools.
We really do. I mean, I'm totally biased, but
Yeah, I am too. And, complimenting our schools, obviously, is our library.
most definitely.
Yeah, let's go see the girls.
All right.
Thank you, and greetings from your library. Congratulations to all of you who helped with the summer reading program. We had a really great time. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we know that you are proof of our theme, Libraries Rock. Fall story times will begin the week of September 10th and continue into the month of November. Baby time is Monday at 9:30. Toddlers have 3 times from which to pick. They are Monday at 10:30 and Thursday at 9:30 and 10:30. Preschool story times continue to be held on Mondays and Thursdays at 11:30, and families are welcome to attend story time for all ages on Thursday evenings at 6:30. Now, a reminder to teens ages 11 through 18, you are invited to Springboro Library on Saturday, September 22nd for an Animals Alive program presented by the Boonshop Museum of Discovery. The program runs from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon and includes live animals. 25 teens will get to make a stuffed animal as well. Space is limited and registration is required. And a reminder to all patrons that the library will be closed on Wednesday, August 15th for a staff in-service day. And as always, the most current library information can be found on our website at www.fspl.org. We encourage you to check us out. Back to you.
Thanks. It's always a pleasure to go to the library. We all get a little smarter each time. Anyway, we're going over and see who now.
We are doing our Business That Gives Back segment
Heather.
to, keep going with our series that we've been working on this year. It's featuring a new business on Main Street in the Historic Business District called Heather's Heart. Very familiar faces in that shop with Heather and Holly, of course. But what's fantastic about it is they helped create the new candle called the Heart of Springboro candle.
Oh, cool.
And every dime of the proceeds for that goes towards the restoration of our Historical Society Museum.
Awesome.
So let's go check it out.
Okay.
All right, we are at Heather's Heart Studio and Goods, a new business at 337 South Main Street, and we are joined by Heather, the owner of Heather's Heart Studio and Goods. Heather, thank you.
Thank you.
It's an honor to have you on the show. Normally, we're down at your other shop, of course, Heather's, filming. And today we get to not only show that you're a business that gives back with the Heart of Springboro candles, which we'll get to in a minute, but we get to kind of take a preview at your new shop.
My new little fun place to have here.
Yeah. So tell us, obviously the inspiration was not that you were bored and not busy enough.
No.
So what was the inspiration to open a Heather Squared, Heather's Part 2?
Heather's Part 2. It's kind of what I like doing to relax, I guess. It started with the sign painting.
Sure.
And it kind of grew, and my friend Holly and I got to talking, and she's an aromatherapist, and then she also makes the lava bracelets, and we're like, we need a place other than Heather's to have the classes. And then we just kind of like, well, then you have to have gifts.
Of course.
And we love to shop, so then there's that. And we just kind of brainchild,
Awesome.
Came up with it, yeah.
Well, it's a very cool space. You've done a lot to it. You've got a lot of really unique, interesting goods and gifts. One of the things we want to highlight would be the Heart of Springboro candle. And I'm going to snatch one off the display behind us.
these are really fantastic because they benefit the restoration of the Historical Society Museum.
Absolutely.
And tell us a little bit of the backstory, because these candles have a tie to the original Heather's.
To Heather's Coffee and Cafe, absolutely. So we started collecting all of the bottles that either the customers, ourselves, or would drink, so we could essentially upcycle them, you know.
Sure.
So then we gave them to Sandra Pettit, and then so she takes the labels off, she cuts them,
Right.
and then she fills them with the soy-based candles, and it's pretty awesome.
And they come in 2 different scents.
Yes.
Raise your glass for restoration, and then the other is Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. Mm-hmm.
And they're really fantastic. They smell great.
Amazing.
And no two are really the same. The shapes are different, the sizes are different, the colors are different, because they're all genuine wine bottles.
They're all wine bottles from Heather's.
So it just depends on what people were drinking.
Exactly.
I love it. That's fantastic. And these candles are available at all of the boutiques on Main Street, aren't they?
Yeah, I think every place on Main Street, all the
Wonderful.
boutiques. Yeah.
And that supports our Historical Society.
Yeah, 100% of the proceeds. So if you purchase one of these, 100% of the money goes to the Historical Society.
Yes. Which is great. All right, so let's talk about some of the other wonderful things you have here at Heather's Heart.
Oh, well, we have our classes that we do.
Of course.
So we have our wood painting classes that we do.
Sure. I attended one recently.
Yes, they were
It's
so fun. Yes.
And it is easy, because
Yes.
I'm not a super
Yeah, she
artistic
was so nervous.
person
I'm like,
at all.
Girl, you can do that.
Yeah, no, I didn't mess it up, and it was super fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun to just go with your girlfriends, and yeah, super fun.
We do private parties here. The beauty of having one here is that it can be a small amount of people. It can be intimate. If you want to bring your own food in, you can bring your own food. If you want to bring a bottle, you can bring a bottle. If you want to order from Ambiance next door, you can. If you want to order from Heather's, you can. So that's the nice thing about the painting classes and the jewelry making classes, the oil making class, you know, all of it. You can, it's kind of do your own thing.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. Well, then let's bring Holly in.
Absolutely.
Because I know Holly's the aromatherapist at Heather's Heart, and she offers some really interesting classes, you know, here that I think our viewers will be really interested in.
I think so too.
All right. As Heather and I had just discussed, not only does she offer her painting classes here, but Holly, the resident aromatherapist, also offers classes. So Holly, tell us a little bit about your classes, because they really are unique.
They really are, thank you. So the classes are, the beginning of every class, you're gonna learn a little bit about essential oils, but then the rest of the class, I try to focus on a specific, so maybe you need you need essential oils for some emotional support, or maybe you need essential oils for relaxation, or
insomnia.
Totally, yeah. So we kind of go into a little more like a deeper dive of the essential oils and what they can do for you. And it's just real user-friendly. I don't really care what brand you're using. I just want to help you use your oils effectively and safely, teach you what you need to know about oils, what you need to stay away from with oils. And just
so it's not necessarily a sales pitch.
No, not at all. Like I said, I don't care what you're using. I just want to make sure you're safely using them. They're so big right now, and there's a lot of stuff that's not getting used safely, not getting used effectively. So I'm just kind of trying to break down that wall.
Okay, so you mentioned, Holly's Suburban Hippies on Facebook?
Yep, and Instagram.
Okay, Facebook and Instagram, Holly's Suburban Hippies.
Yep.
Now, if someone was looking for Heather's Heart, where would they find you?
Well, Heather's Heart is actually, it's on Facebook under Buckeye Personal Creations.
Okay, so
it's very confusing.
Okay, so on Facebook under Buckeye Personal Creations, if you're trying to reach the new shop.
Yes, or Holly's Suburban Hippie.
Perfect.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and we love the new shop. It's another great addition to the historic business district.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. We're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays.
Okay.
That's when we're open with the store, the gift shop. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 to 6.
Okay.
And then earlier in the week is when we do our private events in here.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and we appreciate you being a business that gives back.
Thank you.
All right, back to you. Thanks, Heather and Holly. It's always a pleasure to hang out with the two of you. Your new shop is absolutely gorgeous, and we thank you for all of your contributions to our community.
And the historic district as well. It's great.
For sure. Great girls.
What's that? It's that time.
It is.
Meet your neighbor, Jack Hanson, part 1. Jack has been in Springboro for 18 years. Let's go talk to Jack. We are here at North Park Amphitheater, part 1 of Meet Your Neighbor. We have Jack Hanson with us. Jack, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's always good to see you.
As well.
You do a lot of things in the community. You're on our planning commission. You served our country in the United States Air Force and the National Guard.
Correct.
That's correct. Well, thank you for your service,
Thank you.
obviously. July, we had just got Memorial Day, Flag Day, 4th of July, and we're here, ready for a concert in the park again. So, speaking of concert in the park, you're very, very good at organizing things. Before we get into Oktoberfest, why don't you just tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Jack Hanson. I've lived in Springboro here for 18 years now. I've worked at the high school. This will be my 19th year. I teach AP U.S. History, CP World History. So just on my second career, actually. So having a good time, enjoy the community. Springboro is a great place to live.
Yeah, it's people like you that make it great. And your wife, Dawn, and you have how many children?
My wife, Dawn, she's also a teacher as well in Franklin schools. I have 3 children, 29, 27, and 22. So just never a dull moment in the Hanson household. So.
Yeah, that's good. Hey, what drives you to come to Springboro? What made you come to Springboro? Well, anyway.
We always, even before I got out of, left the Air Force back in '95, we were looking at places down here in Springboro, and I was always attracted to the community. Thought it was a nice community, nice amenities, and ended up just making the move a little later. We were looking at houses down here as early as '92, ended up moving down here about '99. So it was always on the radar.
It's great, and you don't just live here, you're involved in the community. That's the great thing about volunteerism and the church and all everything.
Certainly, yeah. I've been, this is the 6th year for Oktoberfest, heading up Oktoberfest.
Certainly. 6 years.
6 awesome years here. That's our motto this year, 6 awesome years.
6 awesome years, I like hearing it. I'm going to be on the show, the Oktoberfest committee, but I know that you drive a lot of what's going on. I mean, once it starts, you are moving and you are shaking.
It's a year-long task. I mean, we start working on it pretty soon. Summer's pretty hectic here, and so we're already in full swing for this September 7th and 8th.
I love the chicken and dumplings. I'll stand in line for an hour to get some of them.
So it's a good event, good people, good food, great entertainment. So just got to hope on Mother Nature cooperating with us. So it's
how you like serving on planning commission?
It's interesting. It keeps me abreast of know what's going on in the community, getting an idea what's coming and attractions and things like that. It's always something going on.
With all the different things going on right now, the developments and the different sort of look, so to speak, it's nice having people who's been here for a while serving on that committee, and that really is that and the park board are the really 2 busy committees year round. They are always doing something.
There's always something going on. It's an honor to serve on the committee.
Always doing something. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Labor Day.
It's,
I guess as we close, it's a pleasure to have you on here, but if we could do something better in the city, what would you think it would be? What are we missing? Are we missing something, or are we staying pretty well? I don't know what's going on.
I think Springboro's pretty much in tune. I mean, one of the nice things I know that we've added in the last couple of years just happened yesterday. Fireworks. I mean, for many years, I think that.
We plan to continue those.
One thing.
It's great for the community. Yeah. Some people don't even leave their backyard. They just stay right in their yard watching.
I was one of them.
Was you? Okay. So. They go to the golf course watching. And obviously, the school was packed last night in the parking lot going by the house. So that's just a great thing. We love to give back to the community. I mean, that's what the whole tax base, the amenities of the community is to give back, not just to have this great big large chunk of money in the bank. We want to be healthy financially, but we want to do things for the community and have all the volunteerism from folks like you who just always got skin in the game, and that's a great thing. So anyway, I appreciate you being on the show.
Well, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Neighbor Part 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jack. We appreciate all you do for the community, but as well, we appreciate all you did for you serve the country. Great job. Appreciate it. Well, another show behind us, Part 1.
Another one. Holy
Don't go anywhere. Part 2 is right up behind us, okay? Anyway, Carrie, it's always fun to be with you and be with the show. You and I try to do the best we can to make sure we have a lot of fun, good time, and showcase this great community we live in.
We're so fortunate to be here.
And until we see you, make sure you get to a concert in the park. You're only missing that when you don't get here.
It's fun, free family entertainment. Get here.
Yeah. We'll see you next show. Take care. Bye-bye.